The Springboks know they have much to work on in the build-up to back-to-back fixtures against New Zealand in August. Bok coach Jacques Nienaber admits that South Africa were far from perfect in the Welsh series, but at least they know exactly where they stand at the moment.
Wales were our first game for 2022. You almost get a little bit of a marker of where we are at, and then we tried to build during the Wales series. I think the main thing for us is to control what and to fix things in our game. We weren't perfect against Wales by no means. I think there's a lot of stuff that we have to work on and that we have to improve on.
New Zealand was shown up against Ireland in an unprecedented series loss to the men from the Emerald Isle. However, the Springbok hard men, like Marvin Orie, believe the All Blacks will give the Boks set pieces a thorough test regardless of frailties that were exposed by the Irish.
The All Blacks, they're known to have a strong set piece. They've got a lot of world-class players, especially the second rows. I think Retallick has been injured, and I think Whitelock also missed one game. I think they're world-class players. It will be a good challenge for us. I think we also, in my opinion, have some world-class locks, and the competition has been good so far. We've had a good week of preparation so far, and spent a lot of time analyzing and trying to get plans in place ready for the next week. So it's gonna be exciting.
The Bok management is also not reading too much into personnel changes in the Kiwi ranks, a reaction to that series loss to Ireland. Nienaber cites the example of the Springboks having to replace their backline coach mere months before the World Cup, and that didn't impact the team negatively in the slightest.
If you think back at 2019, we were Rugby Championship. We were how many games away from the World Cup? I think Swys, the change of Swys happened against New Zealand or after New Zealand. So there was two games against Argentina and one game against Japan, and then we went into a World Cup and we got Felix Jones in less than a month. So I guess it is what it is. So you just learn to deal with it.
Against the All Blacks, the Springboks will need to be in a heightened state of vigilance on the field. They weren't naive against the Welsh, but they also weren't very streetwise. And a team like New Zealand could well exploit that state of affairs. Simon Burke, SABC News.